Right, we take you to breaking news now. The mayor of Saldanha Bay, André Truter, has confirmed that the house where Joshlin Smith disappeared has been set alight. This comes after the 6-year-old mother, Kelly Smith, Jacquen Appollis, and Steveno van Rhyn were found guilty of her disappearance. Mayor Truter joins us now for more. A very good evening to you. Thank you so much for your time. I mean, what has happened?
Good evening, ma'am. Yeah, our public safety cameras picked up some smoke in the Middle Post area. Our fire services responded just before 1930, found that the shack where Kelly Smith used to reside was alight. The flames were put out, but the shack was completely destroyed. Nobody was injured, and the fire teams have returned to the fire station, and everything is quiet at the moment.
So, leading up to this blaze, one would assume that it was triggered by the outcome of the judgment from Judge Nathan Erasmus today. Who was involved? Is there an indication of who was involved in starting the fire?
Ma'am, no, I cannot comment on that. SABC will have to comment on that. At the moment, from our side, we can just report that everything's quiet, the community is quiet, and there's no further threat at the moment.
Would you say that the situation was dangerous and a threat earlier on?
No, I wouldn't say so. There was, we've picked up no public violence or anything like that via the camera system. There was quite a few people standing around the shack when it was burnt, but there was no violence or any aggression after that. It seems to be peaceful at the moment.
Was the shack burnt to the ground?
Yes, it was indeed. It was burnt to the ground. It was a small shack, and nobody was living in it at the moment. I actually saw it 2 days ago, and so it is completely destroyed, and fire services has put out all the flames and did the mopping up and has returned to the fire station.
Very well. Are you aware if police have arrested anyone at this stage?
No, not at all. There's no indication of that at the moment, but as I said, I cannot comment for SABC, but I've had no such reports.
Are there any concerns at all, Mayor, that you would like to raise as we, really just get an understanding of the trigger points that may have resulted in the community retaliating in that form?
Ma'am, this trial is a long one, and the process of Kelly's disappearance is obviously Joshlin's disappearance have come over a long period of time, and one would presume that this is just the expression thereof, but we call on people not to take the law into their own hands, and of course a fire can also start other fires, and it is a dense area, so any fire, no matter why you started it, can be a threat to others. In this case, we are happy to report that it did not spread. Fire services was there very quickly and dealt with it very effectively.
Very well. Thank you for speaking to us this evening. The Mayor of Saldanha Bay, André Truter, having confirmed that the house where Joshlin Smith disappeared has been burnt to the ground and no injuries reported there.